Most Shopify dropshipping stores fail before they even launch. And it's not because people can't build a Shopify store. It's because they choose the wrong product to sell or try to sell it the wrong way. The result? Weeks of work and nothing to show for it. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple 4-step framework for getting a successful dropshipping business off the ground. First, we'll find a profitable niche. Then we'll build your store. After that, we'll add products. And finally, we'll promote your store. But before we go any further, let's take a very quick look at how dropshipping works. With dropshipping, you don't hold any stock yourself. Instead, when somebody buys a product from your store, the order gets passed to a supplier and they ship it directly to your customer. You're only charged if somebody buys a product. That means low upfront costs, but also a lot of competition. And this makes choosing the right niche incredibly important. Let's look at that now. 1. Find a profitable niche. Your niche is the type of products you sell. Get this wrong and nothing else works. Now, many dropshipping beginners try to sell trending products, and this is usually a mistake. Everyone else is trying to sell them, and you may be dealing with a passing fad. Instead, you should try to find products that pass 2 of 3 important tests. First, the solution test. Does your product solve a real problem or frustration? Second, the passion test. Does it appeal to a specific engaged audience, like pet owners or hobbyists? And third, the scroll stop test. Is it visually interesting enough to grab attention on platforms like TikTok or Instagram? If your product ticks 2 of these 3 boxes, you're on the right track. And it's time to validate your idea with data. To do this, start with search demand. Tools like Google Trends show whether interest is growing or remaining consistent over time. You can also use keyword tools like SEMrush to check how many people are searching for your product each month. Then look at advertising activity. Facebook's ad library and TikTok's Creative Center both let you see active ads. If multiple advertisers are promoting similar products consistently, it usually means those products are profitable. Finally, check marketplaces like Amazon or Etsy. Look for high review counts, bestseller labels, and lots of similar listings. These are all signs of real demand. If your niche checks out, it's time to build your store. 2. Build your Shopify store. To get going with Shopify, you need to start a free trial. Now, the standard Shopify trial lasts just 3 days, but if you check the video description, you'll find a special link to one that can be extended to 3 months. This is the best trial to use. Once you've signed up to Shopify, you'll find that getting a basic store together can be done pretty quickly. You'll find a link to a full Shopify tutorial in the video description. But I'll give you a brief overview of the process here now. First, choose a theme from the Shopify theme store. To do this, go to Online Store, Import Theme, Visit Theme Store in your Shopify dashboard. Alternatively, click the link to the theme store that I've put in the video description. With dropshipping, it's best to pick a theme that's clean, fast, and conversion-focused. Horizon is a good starting point for most. Then you need to customize your theme. You can add your own branding by going to Online Store, Themes, Edit Theme. You now need to add key pages to your site. Always include About Us, Shipping, Returns, and Privacy pages. If you check the video description, you'll find links to useful templates for these. You can create pages in the Online Store Pages section of your Shopify dashboard, and you can add them to menus by going to the Content Menus section. Next, you need to connect a payment processor to your store. Go to Settings, Payments in your Shopify dashboard to do this. For most users, Shopify's own payment gateway, Shopify Payments, will be the best choice, as it doesn't involve transaction fees. It's not available in all countries, however. Finally, you'll need to connect a domain name to your store. Without this, you'll struggle to get customers to part with their credit card details, and Google might not trust you either. You can buy a domain name directly from Shopify or you can connect one you already own. To do either, just go to Settings, Domains. Choose your preferred option and follow the instructions provided. With that done, it's time to add products. 3. Add your products. To add products to your new store, you're going to need a dropshipping app. Dropshipping apps let you choose what products to sell, list them on your storefront, and automatically notify suppliers when a sale is made. Popular options here include Deezers, Zendrop, and Spocket. I recommend Deezers and Zendrop for most new dropshipping merchants. To add any of these apps to your store, go to the Shopify App Store, search for the app name, and hit Install. I've put a link to the App Store in the video description. Once you install a dropshipping app, you can select the products you'd like to sell and then push them to your Shopify store. This lists them on your store and copies all the product information across to it. There's something really important to remember here though. You need to make these product descriptions your own. Store visitors and Google won't be impressed with generic information that's already on a bunch of competing stores. Always ensure that visitors encounter unique, compelling product descriptions that spell out benefits as well as specs. 4. Promote your dropshipping store. At this point, your store is basically ready, and if you like, you can launch it. But without marketing, you can forget about sales. There are 4 key things to focus on here: content marketing, ads, SEO, and email. Content marketing is the easiest place to start. Creating short videos, posts, or blog content can drive significant traffic for free. An engaging 15-second video on TikTok costs nothing to make, but can do wonders for store visits. Next, think about running paid ads on Google, Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. These ads will give you the quickest way to get traffic to your store, but you'll obviously have to have a budget to run them. On the plus side, however, you can run test ads easily and see whether they drive sales before committing to a full ad campaign. Now, when it comes to search engine optimization, I'm going to point you to a fantastic e-commerce SEO guide that we published recently on the Ecommercetrix website. I've dropped a link to this in the video description, and I'd really encourage you to read it. But if you're looking for quick SEO wins, I'd focus on creating relevant product titles, crafting detailed product descriptions, writing accurate meta descriptions, including product keywords in your URLs, and encouraging people to link to your store. All these can boost its visibility in search. But for full SEO advice, do check out that guide. Finally, there's email marketing. Collect emails using pop-ups on your store and use them to run promotions and send abandoned cart reminders. These can drive a lot of revenue. Shopify's messaging app, which I've linked to in the description, lets you do both for free. And that's it. Your simple blueprint to go from $0 to your first sale. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and remember that you'll find links to all the tools and resources I've mentioned in the video description. Before you go, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching it. Good luck with your dropshipping project, and if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments.